Today I want to show you a brand new dry fire laser training tool by Mantis called the TitanX. This is a high-tech laser training pistol meant to simulate a Glock handgun that is perfectly safe. All it shoots is a laser, so you can use it to practice and train in complete safety and confidence virtually anywhere. This particular TitanX is obviously meant to simulate a Glock handgun. Mantis will soon be releasing several other models of popular handguns as well. In this video, I'm going to show you the features of the TitanX laser training pistol, and I'm going to show you how it works with the Laser Academy and MantisX apps. Okay, why is dry fire better with the Mantis TitanX? Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first one is you don't have to unload and reload your actual carry gun each time you want to dry fire practice. You no longer need to carefully load a laser cartridge into your carry gun, and then when you're done, have to push that out with a dowel. You'll never have to deal with these teeny tiny laser cartridge batteries again, as the TitanX is fully rechargeable with the included USB-C charging cable. Take note that the charging block is not included. And the other thing is, every time you take a shot with a laser cartridge in your firearm, you have to rack the slide to take another shot. That is not a natural way to dry practice, racking the slide between every shot. The TitanX fires each time you press the trigger. And it does have a trigger that is very, very close to feeling exactly like a Glock trigger. Also, the TitanX will work with the Mantis X app as well as the Mantis Laser Training Academy app. And it'll also work with most other laser platforms and laser apps. This happens to be just about exactly the size of a Glock 17, as you can see. Any holster that the Glock 17 fits into will also fit the TitanX perfectly. The Mantis TitanX laser training pistol also comes with 2 auto-detecting magazines, so you can practice reloads, and when paired with the app, it'll actually sense when you remove and reinsert a magazine. The magazines are accurately sized, so much so that you can actually use an actual Glock magazine as well, which fits perfectly. If you weigh one of these magazines 9.4 ounces and compare it to a fully loaded Glock magazine, this is a 17-round magazine, it comes in just about the same, 9.8 ounces. If you're a left-handed shooter, never fear, you can swap the magazine release to the other side, following the simple instructions in the instruction manual. The other nice option with the TitanX is it is Optic compatible. So all you need to do is remove these 2 screws, remove the cover, and the footprint is compatible with most popular optics. Just a little bit about how the TitanX operates. On the top there is a power button and there's an indicator light. Right now the indicator light is off, but anytime you press the trigger, it's going to send out a momentary laser beam. And then if you want to turn on the Mantis X feature and you want to sync it with an app, you want to press the button until you get a slowly flashing green light. And when that's on, it'll now pair to the Mantis X app. And then if you need to adjust the laser to line up with your sights for a particular distance, just hit the button again, and it's going to turn the laser on continuously so you can aim it at a target, and then you can make these adjustments right here, up and down, left and right, to make sure that laser dot is right on the money where your sights are pointed. And then when you're done doing that, just press the button again, and you now are back to a dot whenever you press the trigger. Using the TitanX along with the Mantis X app will allow you to get coaching and feedback on your performance. All right, to use the Mantis X app, it's as simple as taking the TitanX, turning it on until you get that flashing green light, and then hit connect, and it's going to look for and find your TitanX and automatically connect to it. Once the TitanX is connected to the app, a blue light comes on constantly to let you know that you are connected, Bluetooth. All right, then you can go in and use your Mantis X app. This video is not going to go through how to use the Mantis X app. We're just talking about the TitanX today. All right, so I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm just going to take a few shots with the Mantis X so you can see kind of how this TitanX works. So I just went into open training on the Mantis X app, and we're just going to hit start here. I'm just going to take a few shots at the target on the wall. Three, 4, 5. Now I'm purposely going to move the gun around a lot to see what kind of score we get. All right, so that was a 66 when I moved it around. All right, so we're going to hit stop, and we're going to take a look here, and it's going to tell me healing, anticipating recoil. That would be my biggest problem here. So it's going to show me right here how to avoid that particular problem that I'm having with my shooting. When I go up here, it's going to give me some more analytics and help me figure out how to fix my shooting and what my problems might be. Trigger press movement, hold movement, which I purposely did over here to make it even worse, to see how it shows up. And this right here is going to show on each shot how steady. The smaller all these lines are, the steadier I held my firearm. So the blue is kind of when I'm holding the firearm before I take the shot, and the yellow kind of shows the movement as I'm taking the shot with the trigger. So this last one here that I did terribly on purpose, you can see I was all over the place while holding the gun, and even I was still moving when I took the shot. So just gives you an idea of how well you're holding and how steady you are with your firearm when you're taking a shot. All right, I've set up the Laser Academy app. I'm going to be drawing from my Appendix carry holster. I just want you to see a little bit about how this works. Okay, we're going to start the drill. All right, here we go. Let's see how we... Okay, let's see how good I can do here. Okay. That's a 9. All right, we can kind of see how much I suck here. So I get anywhere from a 1.8 to a 2.4 draw here. I am getting good hits, 10s and 9s. So not too bad, but I've got some work to do. I'd like to get it down to 1.5 seconds actually. So this is really great practice. So this is how the TitanX works with the Laser Training Academy. I'm just going to demonstrate a different drill that shows the multiple trigger presses you can get with the TitanX. So this is just a 5-shot bullseye to see how accurate you can be. In this one, you just shoot 5 times at the target and try to be accurate. So we're just going to start the drill. Okay, we're just going to start at the ready. Yeah, I didn't have to rack the slide at all there. I just kept on shooting. And of course, I'm real close. So the goal of this one is to be further away to see if you can hit the target from a longer distance. All right, thanks for watching the video on the new TitanX Mantis laser training pistol. If you're interested in finding out more, there's a link in the description below. Please hit like if it was helpful and informative, and we'll see you in the next video.